If you're a woman over 100 kg and you feel like you have tried everything to lose weight but still nothing is changing, then this video is for you. The women I work with are not lazy, they're not unmotivated, and they are definitely not seeing results because they just don't want it badly enough. Most of them are actually just exhausted from trying over and over again. So in today's video, I want to explain why as a lady you might still be over 100 kg even though you feel like you're doing all the right things. This video is specifically for women who are over 100 kgs and want to get below and reach double digits. It's not for women who just want to lose a couple of kilos before a holiday or women who have always been naturally slim. If that's your goal, that is totally fine, but this video wouldn't be for you. I am talking about women who have been dieting on and off for years and have never felt like they've been able to get to double digits on the scales and feel like they've tried everything. Calorie counting, hours of cardio, hours of meal prepping, and still nothing's changed. The first thing that I need all of you women to hear is that you do not have a problem with willpower. It's not because you're not motivated enough, it's not because you're not working hard enough. If anything, it's because you've been relying or thinking that you need to rely on that way too much. And that is actually part of the problem. So reason number one of why the scales aren't shifting below 100 is because you are probably over-restricting. Most women that I work with are either massively under-eating their calories during the week or mentally restricting, even though on paper it looks like their calories are okay. And you probably find yourself constantly thinking things like, I shouldn't eat that, I should be good today, I'll start again on Monday. And the reason why this is a problem is because it constantly creates a cycle where you are either just trying to be perfect, which is unattainable, or you go completely off the rails. When you are in a larger body, extreme restriction doesn't make you lose weight faster, it just makes you inconsistent. And inconsistency over months is what keeps you stuck above 100 kg. Reason number two, you are judging yourself on bad days rather than average weeks. As human beings, and I also think as women especially, we are really tough on ourselves. And even if we do loads of things right, the second that we do something wrong, that's the thing that we fixate on and we really beat ourselves up about it. And unfortunately, most women decide whether they're doing well based off of one mistake, one bad meal, one skipped workout, or just one thing that didn't quite go their way. But for women over 100 kg especially, fat loss doesn't work on single days. Instead, it works on weekly averages. You could have one or two imperfect days every single week, but still lose weight if what you're doing is solid, in a routine, and repeatable. When you beat yourself up after making one mistake, it's very tempting to spiral and have our mindset make us tell things like, I've completely ruined my whole process, there's no point me carrying on, and everything I've done up to this point has been pointless. And that mindset alone honestly does stall progress for years. Reason number three, this is a big one, you're trying to change everything all at once. I know that when you're over 100 kg and you have a lot of weight that you want to lose, everything feels really urgent and it feels like you've got to get there as fast as possible. So therefore, what I see a lot of women do wrong is they try to overhaul their entire routine overnight. They suddenly start saying they're going to the gym 6 times a week, they're going to have a crazy restrictive diet where they're on 1,400 calories a day, or they're going to do something like quitting sugar, cutting carbs completely, and going absolutely teetotal with alcohol. And maybe you can do that at the start for 2 or 3 weeks, and maybe you see some results, but the changes are far too drastic and it's impossible for you to keep that up over a long period of time because you don't want to live your life like that forever, right? So when you go back to it, when you go back to your normal routine, the weight comes back on because what you've done is unsustainable for you and for your lifestyle. Your body and your mind doesn't change under unnecessary, crazy pressure. It changes instead with consistency and with slowly building in habits that you feel like you could repeat for the rest of your life. The women who are successful, get below 100 kg and are able to keep it off, have learned to make their health and fitness work with their lifestyle and not the other way around. And they don't chase crazy restriction. They're doing less, but they do it for longer. I want to be really clear on this. If you have been stuck over 100 kgs for a really long time, nothing is wrong with you. You're not too far gone, your metabolism's not broken, and you haven't missed your chance. The problem is that you have just never been shown the way to actually make your health and fitness fit with your life and not the other way round. And I do think that social media has a lot to blame for that. The stuff that works on socials, that gets views, that gets likes, that gets engagement is always the stuff that is extremes, extreme views, extreme methods, extreme results. And while that is entertaining and gets a lot of views on socials, the downside of that is that we then feel like we have to take that and make our life and our routine just as extreme to get results. Now, I can tell you by this point that I have helped more than 200 women get below 100 kilos and not only reach below 100 kg, but stay there for life. My clients such as Carissa, Sarah and Noemi, who have all managed to do this within the last year. Now, what I can tell you that does work, that worked for these 3 ladies and every single one of the ladies that I've also helped get below 100 kg, is having a system in place that is structured, easy to follow and doesn't chase extremes. What does work is a realistic calorie deficit, a workout routine that is sustainable, that fits with your time that you have and you can actually stick to, and accountability so that you're not doing this alone. Not perfection, not chasing extremes, and not punishment. And when women break through these mindsets and these beliefs that they've had for years, that's when the real progress starts to shift and huge progress starts to happen. So if you're a lady over 100 kg at the moment and you are really sick and tired of constantly feel like you're starting over again, this is totally fixable. You don't need a new diet, you don't need the latest fad product, you just need a better approach. I genuinely hope this video has been really helpful to any ladies watching this. If you'd like to learn more about how to get below 100 kgs for good, then have a look at this video that's linked here. I really hope this video was helpful to any ladies watching. If your goal at the moment is to get below 100 kilos and stay there for good, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to give away as much help as I possibly can to any ladies who share this goal. If you want to learn even more about how to get below 100 kg and stay there, then have a watch of this video that's linked here.